Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 11 of Glimmer. And we're just going to glimmer along. I was looking at the pictures that I took 2 nights ago of the frost on my outdoor table with the moon reflecting. And it was just amazing. It was really spectacular. And so come, let's sit and then let's glimmer along. Come. Light your candle. I'm not sure my candle will light this morning. And those moments where the wick has fallen down. Let's see, I'll give it a moment and see if this works. If not, I'll just have to imagine that I lit my candle. Oh, I lit it. Great. Take your aromatherapy. Oh, nice. And pause. Land into this moment. Come to your senses. Feel and be here now. So then just rub down through your arms and your legs, your back, your belly, and then come to sit. So it's 10 days to the solstice. So at this stage, the sun is slowing down because on the 21st of December, the sun will stop. If I'll have the exact numbers, but at the moment, I think it's around 10 seconds shorter in the day. And then by the day before, by let's say the 20th, there's 4 seconds shorter in the day. And then the day of the solstice is at 9:30 on Saturday morning next week. And 9:30, the sun will pause and then it will change direction. And then on the 22nd, the day is longer by 4 seconds. And so how do you find that pause in you right now in this moment? So for me, the pause at the end of the exhalation is the place for me. So just deepen into that. If I really drop into it, there's a vast unknowing in that place. There's an undoing in that place. Can I be outside of all that I know, all that I believe? And can I be suspended in the unknowing of the pause at the end of my exhalation? These like glimmers, there's moments of expansion and potential continuously arising within our physiology, within our bodies. And like glimmers, we don't even notice them in our days. So can you bring your awareness to the vast potential of you? The great undoing of the pause at the end of your exhalation. The great unknowing. without expectation, without assumptions. How do you pause in the drop? I was reflecting last night at the end of yoga. My yoga terms, the in-person yoga terms, are ending, and I was reflecting that every year as I dive into the great pause of the year, the great deep dark of the year, there is this wonder in me: will I ever begin again? You know, as I really come to a deep stop and meet the deep of myself. How will I ever take off again? So same thing with the end of the exhalation. Just another 2 or 3 cycles of breath. Feel the deep of your breath. How wonderful. So come lie on your back. Come. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Unpack your shoulders, have a sense of landing. Reach your arms wide and out to the side. Stretch into your arms. See if there's a yawn. Oh, that was wonderful. And then just sway your knees from side to side. The great awakening, the great arising, great unfolding of your day. As you rock your knees from side to side, let's feel that. Through your hips, through your belly, through your lower back, through your ribs, maybe even up into your shoulders. Super. Come back to center, wrap both arms around the backs of your knees and pull your knees towards you. I can feel the yoga in me from last night. What a great class we did, the medium class last night. It was just great. So squeeze your knees towards you and see if you can get a sense of the 4 corners of your torso. So your shoulders dropping backwards, your pelvis dropping backwards. And then reach both arms, both legs towards the ceiling. And then try and lift both shoulders up. So reach your fingers up and try and lift both bums, both hips up. So you flatten your lower back down and push your toes towards the ceiling and then reach your fingers towards the ceiling. And then pull your shoulders down, pull your hips down. So another way of saying this is round your back like a cat pose and then arch your back. So the pelvic tilt will do the 4 corners for you. Round your back, reach into your toes, reach into your fingers, and then drop your shoulders, drop your hips, arch your back. So round your back, arch your back, reach into your hands and feet, squeeze your shoulders and hips backwards, reach, backwards, reach, backwards. Can you do opposite? So left leg, right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg, right arm. Well, it's tricky. Left leg, right, whatever. You know what I mean. So right arm and the leg of it. And so you're doing your opposite arm and leg. So it feels a little bit like I'm walking like a swamp thing. Nice. That's a bit disorganized. So reach both hands up, both legs up, and then drop both shoulders back, both hips back. One more time. Rounding. And then 4 corners to the floor. So keep the 4 corners of your body on the floor and then try and Draw a circle with your legs. And you're trying to stay flat to the floor as much as possible. So it's not a very big movement. And then make the movement bigger. So I'm keeping my shoulders anchored as I draw a circle with my legs. Really anchoring my shoulders. As I anchor my shoulders, I have a sense of my torso engaging. And then circle in the other direction. Nice. Bend your right knee, lower your left leg down so it floats just above the floor. Stretch both legs, stretch both arms. And then bend your left knee, lower your right leg down. And then stretch both legs, stretch both arms up towards the ceiling. Right knee bends, lower your left leg down. Stretch both legs, stretch both arms. Bend your left knee and lower your right leg down. Stretch both legs, stretch both arms. Nice. Both knees towards you, squeeze them in. And then bring both feet to the floor, drop your arms overhead, roll up along your spine. Squeeze both knees towards you, hug them in. Both feet to the floor, arms overhead, roll up along your spine. And again, both feet to the floor, both knees to your chest, squeeze them in. Feet to the floor, arms overhead, roll up along your spine. One more time. Squeeze your knees towards your chest, hug them in. Arms overhead, lift your hips up. Pause there, hips are lifted, arms are overhead. Nice, and then just sway your knees really slowly from side to side. And as you sway your knees, you're going to meet the outside of your knees. I'm rolling onto the baby toe side of my feet a little bit, the big toe side of my feet. I'm going to meet the inner thighs, the outer legs, the outside of my hips. How do you sway your knees from side to side? It's interesting. I can go one way. It's always really intriguing for me how different one side of my body is from the other. One side I can travel quite easily into. The other one, I don't have the same capacity for counterbalancing. I don't have the same capacity for balance. So it's like, yeah, that's as far as I can go there. Nice. Drop your bum to the floor, stretch your arms long above your head, stretch your legs long. So now arms are overhead, legs are long. Pause. Breathe into your belly. Super. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Roll over into your cat pose and come up onto your hands and knees. Round your back. So when we were lying on the floor and we reached both arms, both legs, we were doing this. And then when we arched your back, when you drew your shoulders back, when we drew our hips back. So rounding your back, arching your back. Rounding your back, arching. Nice. And again, rounding your back, arching your back. Nice. Push all the way back, downward dog. Have a sense of leaning back into your heels, pulling back into your legs. Bending one knee, bending the other knee. Bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending both knees, stretching both legs. So those of you who were in the class last night, the medium class, there's a few of you, we did this last night. So just enjoy. You know what's going to happen. So I'm actually going to go sideways because I need the side of my mat for this one. Okay, so draw your right knee up so it touches your right elbow. And bring your knee to the floor. Bring your left knee up. Let it touch your left elbow. And bring your knee to the floor. Right knee up, right shoulder. Floor. Left knee up, left shoulder. Floor. Nice. Squeeze, look backwards. Look back towards the right foot. Center. Look back towards the left foot. Center. Right foot squeezing, looking back. Left foot squeezing, looking back. Center. Great. So draw your right knee towards your right elbow. Stretch your right leg long. And then sweep your right foot around the corner till it touches the floor over on the left-hand side. Look over your left shoulder. Pause. Nice. Draw your right knee up to your right elbow. Look at your right knee. And then stretch your leg long. Bring it around the corner. Pause. Nice. Right knee up. Let it touch your elbow. Right leg long. Look over your shoulder. Pause there. Both knees to the floor, other side. Left knee, left elbow. Stretch your left leg long, bring it around the corner. Pause. Left knee, left elbow. Stretch your leg long, around the corner. Last one. Left knee, left elbow. Stretch your leg long, around the corner. Super. Bring your bum to your heels, bring your elbows to the floor. Make fists out of your hands, roll your wrists. And then roll in the other direction. Open your fingers wide, make fists. Open your fingers wide, make fists. Nice. Hands to the floor. So the next movement, so I'm going to use the edge of my mat. So bring your left foot so that it's on the ground beside your left mat, and then slide your left foot forward towards the front of your mat. And then slide your left foot back. So I'm sliding along the edge of the ground beside my mat. Your leg goes back. Your leg goes forward. Your leg goes back. Your leg goes forward. Nice. One more time. Leg goes back. Leg goes forward. Cool. Change. Right leg to the outside of your right mat. Leg goes forward. The leg goes back. Leg goes forward. Leg goes back. Leg goes forward. Leg goes back. Nice. Great. Stretch through your legs. Come all the way up. Come to the front of your mat. We'll just do one sun salutation. My commitment is that we do one every day until the solstice, just because it's the time of the sun. We'll reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. Pause. Step your left foot back. Pause. Drop your knees to the floor. Belly to the floor. Squeeze your bum, lift your toes, reach your arms back. Rise. Nice. Hands to the floor. Push back. Push all the way back. Heels pull back.
Breath is deep in your belly. Stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling. Bring your foot to the floor and either step your right foot forward or drop your knees down and step your right foot forward. Lengthen your back leg long behind you. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up, arms reach wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. And again, reach wide, palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Squeeze your bum, lift your toes, reach your arms, rise. Hands to the floor, push back. Downward dog. Lengthen your left foot up towards the ceiling. And either drop your knees, step your foot forward, or swing your foot forward. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up, bring your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Come sit on your bum. Bring your feet wide. Bring your left hand to the floor. Drop both knees down to your left. Zigzag to the left. Come back to center. Right hand down. Both knees to the right. Back to center. Left hand down. And then reach your right hand as far as you can over and drop your chest down towards the left. Nice. Come back up to center. Bring your right hand down, knees to the right. Reach your left hand over. Bring your chest down to your thigh. Nice. Come all the way up. Come into a cross-legged position. Hands to your heart. And just pause. Nice. So come lie down if you wish. Come think about your glimmers. So what's a glimmer so far for you today? Oh, I got an amazing picture of a sunrise from Nakama. Don't know how to say it. Nakama. And or somebody said that they brought a plant into an old neighbor, probably a poinsettia. I'm doing my poinsettia rounds at the moment, and how small things make such a huge difference. So a glimmer shared is a glimmer expanded. So if you have something that you'd like to offer to somebody, then do. You know, I love that thing. Sometimes I'm walking down the road and I see someone and they look so fantastically dressed, but just like that they are being them and they look fantastic. And I often go, go on, tell her. And then I go, oh, you look amazing. That dress suits you so well. And I just feel like, wow, that's so cool. That is so cool. So a glimmer shared, a glimmer expanded. So have a fantastic day. Yeah, I have an inkling I might go and lie in bed and read my book for a little bit right now. I feel like, wow. And have a great day. Really enjoy your day. And I will see you all tomorrow. Ciao, ciao, Slán.